Hey everyone, my name is Dr. Jen O'Sullivan. I'm an elite senior presidential director with LifeWave and a board certified doctor of naturopathy. I'm going to give you the top 10 patching mistakes in as quick as I can. So, number one, it's using too many patches too soon. Having too much phototherapy is often too much in the beginning. So too much of a good thing can be too much. So just go slow, not low and slow, just go slow. Like use a few patches, maybe one, maybe X39 and Eon to start, and then you can add another one the next month and maybe add another one. I sometimes, like right now, I have 5 patches on, but I've been using for about 2 years. So that's number one. Number two, wrong combos. You might be deciding that you wanted to wear Alavita and X39, and so you wear them both during the day. Well, Alavita is going to make you sleepy, sister, so you want to use that Alavita at night. So just watch your combinations. Sometimes, you just tend to kind of think, well, okay, I want to start right away with detox. So you're going to start with, say, X39 and glutathione and carnosine. That combo is actually going to cause you to have what's called a detox spiral, and that's terrible. So wrong combos in the beginning, too many too soon, right? Number three, bad water habits. You need to be hydrated. And most people don't understand water. It is not half your body weight in ounces. It is drinking 4 to 5 ounces every 30 minutes. The problem with that, some of you don't remember. So just start getting used to sipping your water. You want to take about 2 to 3 big gulps every, say, 15 or 20 minutes. You'll be properly hydrated. That's the best thing to do. Number 4 is electrolyte imbalance. So the electrolyte imbalance will cause you to be sleepy, could cause blood pressure issues. So you absolutely need a good quality electrolyte. You need mostly potassium. A lot of the people's issues are potassium problems. So if you have a headache, that's water problems, lack of hydration. If you have you're sleepy, too tired for too long, it's because you have an electrolyte imbalance. I recommend the Relight by Redmond's. That's my favorite. So number 5, you're eating a high acid diet. That's a rookie mistake when you're patching. If you have too much coffee, too much like just high acid, it's going to cause inflammation in your body. So that's not a good thing. Number 6 would be if you're inconsistent with your use, meaning you're wearing them for too long and then forgetting and then waiting 24 hours to wear them again. And then you're patching, you forget one day, you wear them too long the next day. Like you're just inconsistent. I want you to get really good with the habit of timing it. So you're like 9 a.m. in the morning to 9 o'clock at night. Take those patches off, and then you can put your 9 o'clock at night to 9 o'clock in the morning patches on. That might be Eon, Silent Nights, Alavita. Those are good nighttime patches. It just depends on what you're doing. So that would be inconsistent use is number 6. Number 7, wearing them too long. You will cause what's called attenuation if you are wearing your patches for too long all the time. So meaning 24 hours a day, every single day, and you keep wearing the same patch all the time for 30 days, you're going to start, it's not going to work for you anymore. So you definitely want to make sure you give yourself at least an 8-hour break for any of the patches. That is the minimum amount of break that you should be taking for each of the patches. They all have their own 12-hour on, 12-hour off cycle. Number 8, sharing patches. That can be a mistake because some people are thinking, well, I could try to get the most use out of one patch. But if you run hot, or if you take a patch off of yourself and then set it on a table and then give it to, say, your husband in the morning, guess what? That patch was still deteriorating at night, and now that patch only has maybe 6 or 7 hours left on it. And that person that's now using it for the second day is going to have a problem. They're not going to get the full benefits. So sharing patches can get really risky and problematic because whoever's getting the share isn't really getting the most benefits out of it. Number 9, if you have low copper levels or not enough glycine in your body. So you need glycine, histidine, and lysine, and copper. Those are 4 ingredients that you must have in your body for this to work. So you need to check, do you have those 3 amino acids, glycine, histidine, and lysine? Usually you have histidine and lysine. It's the glycine that could be a problem. And do you have the right amount of copper? So I'm like wearing a copper ring. I might take a copper supplement, like a nano copper. It's a colloidal copper, just once a week under my tongue. It just depends. You can get your blood work checked to see where you're at with your copper levels, but that's another big one. Number 9 is low copper levels and not enough glycine, histidine, and lysine. Okay, number 10, the biggest one, giving up too soon. How many of you start something and you're like, you wanted to see it instantly work? You've heard of these one patch wonders, and in 24 hours, somebody was cured, right? And you're sitting here, it's been 3 or 4 months, and you're like, nothing's happened. I've had people give up after 6 weeks. Like, yeah, I think I used it for around 6 weeks. I'm like, 6 weeks? What did you expect? How long did it take your body to get where it is today? If you're in your 60s, you're going to need this for like a year. I don't buy the whole 1 month per decade of life. You want to know why? That's for a generally healthy person. If you've got some serious issues like an autoimmune issue or like you're on the spectrum or you've got some chronic thing and you expect, and you're like, say in your 40s and you expect in 4 months for this to like clear it all up, you're crazy. So really think about this. If you've got some major issues, you've got to give it like a year. When my clients come to me and they say, Jen, I want to work with you, I say, great. You have to commit to 12 months. 12 months. I tell everybody that. And if they're not willing to commit, because I will tell you right now, some of my people that have some pretty aggressive autoimmune issues, it takes 10 to 11 months for them to even see light at the end of the tunnel. And then they're like, what? I'm so glad I waited because it felt like I was wasting money each month. Wasting money each month. Do you know I usually can get people off around $400 worth of supplements if you like to take a lot of supplements? So you're swapping that out for $100 patch a month. So don't give up. Don't give up, okay? So hopefully that has been helpful for you guys, and we'll see you guys on the next top 10. Take care.